Hit it. Yeah. This is Capital City Podcast. I'm your host, Capital J, alongside my main man,
DL Glass.
And of course, we're still in the act of celebrating 50 years of hip-hop. And since hip-hop was created in the South Bronx, it has expanded nationally. So we were thinking and talking and thinking.
And thinking and talking.
And thinking and talking and drinking and talking and all of that stuff. And it came down to, a whole lot of other places have made their name in hip hop outside of South Bronx, New York, over a 50-year time span. And we decided we're going to talk about who put that city on the map. Who put that state on the map outside of the South Bronx, New York, over time. So like we do, we got started at the beginning, right? Okay. Now, of course, South Bronx, New York, we got the Godfathers, Kool Herc, all them cats. When you think, who put South Bronx on the map? Well, I guess all of them did since hip-hop originated in South Bronx, all the original players. But when you start expanding out of the South Bronx, now on a national level, we're speaking on a national level here. So for all of you people in New York, you got a whole list of names that help put South Bronx on the map. But on a national level, I think KRS-One really did it for y'all. Would you agree? The South Bronx record was really where people would say, South Bronx, South Bronx.
Yeah.
That was the quintessential South Bronx record. And KRS has repped the Bronx for his entire career.
Absolutely.
And when I think South Bronx, I immediately think KRS-One.
Okay.
Do you not?
Yes. Absolutely.
Right.
That's because I know. Not Cardi B.
So, okay. Hip-hop started in the Bronx. But, of course, you got Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, all the northern states as hip-hop's influence is growing.
Mm-hmm.
So, who put these other areas on the map? Arguably, MC Shan, he was hollering Queens from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Nas took up the mantle.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You know what I mean? Like MC Shan put it on the map for the rest of us, not you New Yorkers,
Right.
They got dozens and dozens and hundreds of artists that they could spit out.
Right.
But if you're not in New York, the first time you're hearing about Queens, MC Shan's hollering Queens, Run DMC, arguably, I can't forget Run DMC. Right. They definitely rep Queens all the way.
And LL.
LL rep Queens really hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you got MC Shan, LL, Run DMC. They all put Queens on the map together. Queens was in the house from day one.
Right.
So I got to say maybe Run DMC first. Run DMC put Queens on the map.
But we ain't gonna spend 30 minutes talking about New York.
Nah. We got plenty of time. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Okay.
So Brooklyn's in the house.
Yeah.
Cutmaster DC made that record. But who put Brooklyn on the map? Woo.
That's a
tough one, man. Like, outside of New York, who really, really, really is the quintessential Brooklyn artist?
Biggie.
Oh, man, before that, Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, I knew you was going to say that.
Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
MC Lyte rep Brooklyn pretty hard, too.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think when you think Harlem?
we talked about this earlier. When I think Harlem put on the map like that, the first person I think of is Big L.
Big L.
Yeah, then Mason Cam.
Mason Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
That's your Harlem representatives.
Right.
When you go, okay. When you think Yonkers, do you think DMX or you think the Locks?
Me personally, I think the Locks.
The Locks?
The mixtape era before DMX dropped. And when did X drop? 99.
Well, no, man. Like I said, if you really in the know, you got your Born Loser era before you came back as the DMX of the second generation of DMX.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yonkers. That's the Locks.
Yeah, all day.
Mary J.
Yeah, because Mary J was so hip hop-ish.
Yeah, but you didn't immediately like the Locks represented.
Yes.
In a different way. Like you got some cats from a place, but they don't spit it all the time. You just let you know every song, But the Locks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong Island. Long Island.
You already know.
Public Enemy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money Earning Mount Vernon.
Heavy D.
Heavy D.
Absolutely.
All day.
Staten Island.
Staten Island. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm going to let you say it. Come on now.
Wu-Tang,
Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang,
man.
all day. These are places that outside of the state of New York,
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the country isn't thinking of these places as hubs for music.
Mm-hmm.
And these cats put their area on the map nationally.
Right.
Okay, New Jersey.
Queen Latifah.
I
can't.
Queen
New
Latifah.
Jersey.
Now, after Queen Latifah, who carries the torch? Redman.
Yes.
Redman, Naughty by Nature.
Yeah,
Well,
we can't forget
honorable
them.
mention.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Early days. When I think who's repping Philly the hardest, I immediately go to Steady B.
Okay.
But you got Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Yes.
Cash Money and Marvelous. They all rep the heck out of Philly.
Mm-hmm.
This before Beans and all of them.
Right. Before major figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they put it on the map.
Right.
Nationally.
Mm-hmm.
So hip hop is expanding. Detroit. I immediately think MC Breed.
Okay.
Ain't no Future in your friend.
Mm-hmm.
But then, when I think it now, you think of cats like Eminem.
I thought you weren't gonna mention.
I'm not gonna skip Eminem. He carried the torch. Trick is holding it down.
Is he?
Yeah, like in the city, and I think he made waves on a national level, not with his music, but with the way
his
that he reps Detroit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, when you think Chicago, who's the first person you think about? Is it Common, Kanye, or Twista?
Do or Die.
Twista. Do or Die.
Yeah.
Put it on the map, right? Put it on the map.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bone Thugs, Ohio.
All day.
The
whole state.
The whole state. They got the whole state on their back.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay. Atlanta. This is a tricky one. This is a trick question.
Yeah.
Because, most people going to say Outkast, right?
Absolutely. The most well known, yeah.
But I'm gonna say who put it on the map? Jermaine Dupri.
Yes, sir.
Without Criss Cross,
right.
Like, y'all got to give it up for Criss Cross, and it's not just Jermaine Dupri, but Criss Cross helped create
but that was all
the Atlanta music scene.
It was all JD.
Yeah, it was all JD.
Yeah,
but they're the face of this movement.
Absolutely.
Like when you think hip hop in Atlanta, it's Criss Cross back in the day. Who else would you possibly?
Right.
you know, they put them on the map
and
nationally.
Hell yeah, they had people across the globe wearing their clothes backwards.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
People forget that.
Put the city on the map.
Absolutely.
As far as hip hop goes. Miami.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker.
Absolutely.
Put the city on the map. But then, you know, open the door for people like Trick Daddy and Trina.
Right.
Like, do they happen? Like, is the music scene there? Like DJ Khaled down there. You know, do you think like this thing don't go the same way if 2 Live Crew had been such a national act?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Ghetto Boys, and like they the first people nationally. Texas, you don't think about Texas. Like, where's UGK and all these other cats without the Ghetto Boys? And we can split that into two. Like, you know, you got a Houston scene, you got your Dallas scene, but you know they rep Houston hard.
Right. Right.
Put it on the map.
Absolutely.
Open the door for cats like Jay Prince and all of them. Well, Jay Prince was I ain't gonna say they opened the door for him. Maybe he opened the door for them.
Absolutely. He's the one who assembled the crew.
Right. Yeah. He put that thing together. So we got to say Jay Prince too.
Yes.
You know, but the face of the movement
was Ghetto Boys.
Was the Ghetto Boys.
Right. Absolutely.
DOC opened that door for Dallas. Like, you know, you don't think about. And there was a cat called Raheem back in the day. He was kind of dope, man. You know, he had a national joint.
Okay.
We get to the West Coast, like, you got now nationally. I'm going to give NWA absolute props for putting Compton on the map.
Right.
Nobody knew where Compton was. Nobody had heard of Compton outside of Los Angeles. The people who had traveled to the area knew the areas of Los Angeles. And they made Compton a national. Yes. They put a national spotlight on Compton.
Right. But
the first LA artist that really shined the spotlight on LA hip hop,
Ice-T.
Ice-T. Ice-T might have to take that.
Man, what?
You know, but I'm also thinking about Egyptian Lover and the LA Dream Team. Okay. You know, they all helped put LA on the map. But Ice-T, yeah. Man. Yeah, we might have to give Ice-T the LA mantle.
Yeah,
you know, we give him the trophy.
That smooth yellow boy.
Yeah, yeah. St. Louis, no question.
Yeah, country grandma.
Yeah, that's Nelly.
Yeah, man.
8 Ball and MJG put Memphis on the map.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, 3-6 Mafia carried the torch. Now, here's another tricky one. Virginia.
Right.
Now, before we get into Virginia, let's talk about it. Now, you got Timberland, Pharrell, Chad from the Neptunes, Missy Elliott.
Rest in peace, Magoo.
Yeah, rest in peace, Magoo.
Yeah.
Mad Skills.
Yeah.
Lady of Rage.
Absolutely.
Does any of this happen without Teddy Riley moving to Virginia?
Well, I would say Lady of Rage, not so much. But
Lady of Rage, not so much.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Who put Virginia on the map? Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley, yeah. Yeah.
A cat from Harlem.
Yeah.
But his influence there did essentially for Virginia what Jermaine Dupri did for Atlanta. It brought the industry there. And it put eyes on the area.
Right.
Timberland and the Neptunes carry the torch. Missy carries the torch. But that torch was lit by Teddy Riley.
Yeah. And don't get offended. This is just from our perspective.
Yeah. We just, you know. Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
That's some Mix-a-Lot all day.
Absolutely.
Put it on the map.
Yeah.
And took it off the
map. I ain't even gonna put you out there like that. Well, I can't name nobody else from Seattle.
Oh man, don't put me on the spot like that. Because if anybody in Seattle, what about such and such? What about such and such?
They didn't make it over here, buddy.
All I'm saying is that Sir Mix-a-Lot, man, when that Posse on Broadway dropped,
Yes, sir.
it was like, hey man, dudes in Seattle got a little something going on.
But I didn't know where that dude was from when he dropped Posse on Broadway.
I did because I watched the video from front to back.
Ah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know.
The Bay Area.
Yeah.
Mac Dre. E40 definitely carries the torch.
Okay.
But do you give, is Mac Dre that dude?
And where does Too Short fall in this now?
Oh, no. Hold on.
Right.
Rewind that whole conversation. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
too. I'm sorry for disrespecting you like that. We're going to forget everything else I said. We're going to start over.
Like
the
this
Bay
dude,
Area.
yeah, man.
Too Short.
Yes, sir.
Put the Bay Area on the map.
What?
Period.
Yes.
Hands down.
Yes.
Hands down.
Yes.
Let me see what other areas outside of New York got popping. Of course, before Drake, Cardinal Official put Canada on the map. Cardinal Official.
You got me on
is
that.
the original Canada hip hop artist that hit on a national level that put eyes on Canada as important.
When was this?
This is late 90s. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Drake of course holds the torch now.
Yeah.
We can't argue that. But
absolutely,
as far as there being a national spotlight on that area, then Cardinal Official put that light on.
Okay.
On them.
That snuck past me.
Yeah. I would argue that Benzino and his crew put the hip hop spotlight on Boston.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course, without New Edition.
Yeah, but
brought the music. We can't forget about R&B artists because
right.
Having popular R&B artists also shine a spotlight on your area.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here in North Carolina, and as much as important as Jodeci was on the hip hop level, Petey Pablo put North Carolina hip hop on the map.
He the king.
Yeah, that's.
How can you argue it?
And J. Cole carries the torch.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
He
the king now.
Yeah, Petey Pablo, shoot, man, he had the whole nation screaming, North Carolina. Yeah. What?
Yeah. Do y'all really do that? Y'all go to the club, throw your rag up like that?
Hey, after that song came out, we do. Twisting around my head like a helicopter. I'm about to take my shirt off for Petey Pablo right now.
And he named all the back rows.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, let me see.
South Carolina.
Who reps South Carolina the hardest? I can't. There was a group called Twin Hype back in the day, and they were from South Carolina. And they hit nationally, but I don't know how much of a spotlight they sent back to South Carolina based on their success.
Well, the first one I remember is Jamal from Illegal.
He was from South Carolina?
Holly Hill, South Carolina.
Okay.
Orangeburg County.
Okay. Hey, we talked about Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know that while you had Miami base, there was a whole other section popping off in Orlando. And it was these cats, man, they had so many versions of different groups, but the background was the same two cats. And it was Quad City DJs, Chill Deal Boys,
69 Boys.
69 Boys.
Right.
Like, the foundation. I think they were McGowan's. But don't quote me on that. We just having a conversation. Yeah. But they put Orlando on the map, hands down.
Okay.
And they just kept right on pumping out.
Yeah.
Hit after hit. And that sound was, it took over nationally.
Absolutely.
The DMV put them on the map. Well, of course, we got to start off with, of course, Chuck Brown.
Right.
Being such a huge influence musically, and once Bustin' Loose came out, it was a huge hit. I feel like Bustin' Loose, but on a hip hop level,
right,
nationally, DJ Cool, man,
right,
DJ Cool,
right.
And I say DMV because I think DJ Cool might be from like Roanoke, Virginia. But that sound, that sound covers.
Okay.
Okay. When we say DMV and we can play some music for the DMV, we usually about to bust out some go-go. But he did more once he dropped It Takes Two and Let Me Clear My Throat. It was bigger than go-go.
Right.
And it shined a light on the area because his roots was go-go. And, he put DC on the map.
But
Wale carried the torch.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely carried the torch.
It was a long time.
West Virginia.
Who?
Nappy Roots.
Oh.
And who's carrying the torch now?
West Virginia.
I think, ain't EST and Jack Harlow from West Virginia? Let me look that up and be sure I know what I'm talking about here.
I know they're from the same place, but I ain't know. Wow. Jack Harlow from West Virginia.
I'm just going to make sure I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Oh, no, my fault. Kentucky. They put Kentucky on the map.
Okay.
They put Kentucky on the map. West Virginia, that's hold up. Let me make sure what the Nappy Roots from West Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the only talent I knew from West Virginia was Steve Harvey.
Oh, no, they're from Kentucky, too. I got Kentucky and West Virginia
they so
all
close.
mixed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Nappy Roots put Kentucky on the map.
Okay.
And Jack Harlow
carried the torch.
And, Jack Harlow's carrying the torch.
Long time.
Yeah. Okay. But, Nappy Roots did that thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So
sorry, West Virginia, but
sorry, West Virginia.
Yeah, my bad. Right.
What other joints got it popping around the country, man? Okay, of course, New Orleans.
Oh yeah,
we can't forget about New Orleans. But who put New Orleans on the map nationally?
Master P.
Before Master P.
Who was before Master P?
DJ Jimmy.
He got me. He got me.
Well, I don't know how national that was, but I know around here, I bumped some DJ Jimmy, and I was like, hey, man, New Orleans got a little something. And that sound, it's the same bounce.
Okay.
Same bounce was already going down, and he spread outside of New Orleans.
Well, we're gonna keep that at Master
But
P.
Master P definitely carried the torch, and Master P probably put him on the. I'd say he did more of a job of putting New Orleans on the map,
absolutely,
than DJ Jimmy did. But just for the sake of everybody listening that might be from New Orleans, they know what I'm talking about when I say DJ Jimmy. Believe that.
Well, y'all can have that one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Master P put him on the map, then Cash Money carried the torch.
Absolutely.
Baton Rouge. Boosie?
Badass.
We're going to get at the Boosie?
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you got to get that to Boosie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get at the Boosie.
Early, too.
Yeah.
Not just Boosie and Webby.
Well, you got to throw Fox in there, too. Right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Where we at now?
Let me see. We hit. Let me see. We hit.
What about Iowa? I bet you don't know that one.
Who put Iowa on the map?
Yes.
Educate me, my brother.
I don't know. We still waiting.
And there's somebody out there that's big. I'm sure Lil Rock guy. I mean, wait a minute. Hold up.
Arkansas.
Hold up. Lil Rock. It's somebody we're missing. Lil Rock had his time.
Damn. You got me on that one. They ain't rap it right.
You know what? They got Devin the Dude on here.
Oh.
On this list.
Devin the Dude's from where?
Hold up. Let me make sure. That might just be not be correct.
Yeah.
Is he, because, you know, I thought he was from Texas.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this list that I just pulled up on is incorrect. They got Devin the Dude twisted. He is not from Lil Rock that I know of. Let me see, who else we got? We're going up and down the East Coast.
Oh, snap. Devin the Dude actually from Michigan.
Michigan.
He's born in Michigan.
Okay.
Signed to rap a lot.
But, you know, he part of the Texas fam now.
Yeah.
Let me see. Connecticut. When I think Connecticut, I just think the Skinny Boys. They were dope. But can you think of anybody else that was rapping Connecticut really hard?
Nah.
What about Delaware?
Nope.
Can't think of anybody. Like, next thing, like, if you don't immediately pop in, I know it's somebody, you know. I know there's somebody.
Right.
But, you know, while we bull jiving, though, man, we think about Kentucky had a little bit. You got to believe that Nappy Roots coming out of Kentucky helped shine a spotlight, you know.
Yeah. It took a long time.
It took a long time, but it takes a while sometimes.
Yeah.
You know. Let me see, outside of Atlanta, you know, Bubba Sparks rep, was it Savannah? Or no, it wasn't Savannah, Athens.
Athens.
Bubba Sparks is all Athens.
Wow.
It was the other cats, Field Mob. They were from, was it Savannah?
Yeah, man, you got me.
Yeah, well, but you know, all this the greater Atlanta, you know,
Yeah.
but not all the people that you hear about from Atlanta are from actual Atlanta.
Absolutely no.
You know, and like Florida's huge. You got artists from Jacksonville. Who put Jacksonville on the map? Out of all these artists, and we done had a whole shows about all this beef going on with cats from Jacksonville. But who really did they put the city on the map with their beef?
I think so, man. Ace and what's the names?
Young and Ace.
Young and Ace.
And Julio Fulio.
Fulio, yeah.
Let me see. Nardo Wick. Lil Duval.
Oh, man, yeah.
Spot 'em, got 'em.
Spot 'em, got 'em.
Like, hey, Jacksonville, you know. Jacksonville got some.
Jacksonville
got some, you know.
They brought the disrespect to rap.
They brought the disrespect to rap.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Now everybody talking about smoking the ops.
Hey, it is what it is.
Smoking on that, so and so.
It is what it is. Hey, these are people that made an impact over time, man.
Absolutely.
And look how hip hop spread.
Man.
Talking about a national thing.
And some states that we forgot, but we don't know.
Well,
I don't know, man.
Let's think about all 50 states.
Like Nevada.
I can't immediately think of a national artist from Nevada.
Montana.
I can't think of one.
North and South Dakota.
Definitely can't think of any.
Nebraska.
Baby Keem is from Nevada.
Man, who is that, man?
You don't know who Baby Keem is? The way you been? You been under a rock?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I can't think of too many more. Like places that had a huge national impact.
Right.
But, you know, shout out to the pioneers in their cities, in their respective cities.
Yeah.
Because, you know, everybody who's doing something from all these places owe their credit to somebody who got it started, you know, who showed them that it was possible.
Right.
You know, the Ghetto Boys showed a lot of people it was possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then here come UGK, and we got a million other rappers from Houston.
UGK from PA, baby. Port Arthur.
Port Arthur, not Houston. I
Yes,
take
sir.
that back.
You better correct that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Port Arthur. But
Yes, sir.
but hey,
Yeah.
but they all shine that national spotlight. Once a national spotlight hits your area, it opens the doors for other artists.
Right.
You know, like and like I said, you can't forget the impact that R&B artists had in this too. Like, of course, Mary J. being from Yonkers made A&R say, you know what, there's some talent there. You know, do you think that the Locks get the same opportunity if Mary J. is not from there?
Yes.
You think so?
They were going into the city.
Right.
Yeah. DMX was going in the city. DMX was going to the Bronx. So
What about Jodeci?
Jodeci-
And you got to remember now that whole Virginia Beach thing that we talked about with Timberland and all them. That's the other side of Jodeci. You know. So you got Teddy Riley bringing the industry eyes and ears to Virginia, but you also got the second half of Jodeci from Virginia too.
yes.
You know, and
Mr.
industry
Dowd.
cats, once they
Yeah.
see one person with talent from an area, they start paying attention to other people.
Yes and no. I mean, because if you look at it, like, let's just talk about North Carolina, what we're familiar with. Like, so we said Petey Pablo shine a light on North Carolina. Look how much time passed between Petey Pablo and J. Cole. And after J. Cole, what do we have?
Well, you know, we had a run. You got DJ Luke Nasty. You got Colonel Loud.
Yeah.
Rhapsody. Can't forget the impact Lil Brother. Lil Brother and Ninth Wonder movement shine a lot of.
Man.
That brought some eyes and ears here too. So the industry is paying attention. And I would say that between Petey Pablo and J. Cole, well, actually Lil Brother might have been the thing that brought the eyes and ears to even get Petey Pablo a look. Like, were they first? I think they were before.
Yeah, they were before Petey Pablo.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, and you can't forget, like, you know, Busy Boys made noise on a national level, and the success of Will Ski, Ski Beats, of course. You know, Fanatic, Entice. All these people made national noise. So, Naborn, like, they're national artists.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So, and this is pre-Jodeci. But when I say put North Carolina on the map, like, those artists were out, but, you know, you didn't really know that they were North Carolina artists. They were just hip-hop artists at the time.
Right.
And they were kind of thrown into the bag with everybody else. You didn't know where all these people were from. And that's why we gave it to Petey Pablo, because he's screaming North Carolina.
Yeah.
But
Petey Pablo did it like nobody else did it.
Right.
Even the people before Petey Pablo, like, and that's part of the reason why we don't know a lot of people are from where they're from, because they didn't come in screaming.
They didn't come in screaming it.
Right. Even J. Cole. And I would say J. Cole, you know what I'm saying, later on
he embraced it.
Right. But before that, you know, like,
and that's why we give Crisscross their props, because they from the beginning they were Atlanta. From the beginning, Luke was Miami. From the beginning, Master P was New Orleans.
Absolutely.
From the beginning, Queen Latifah was Jersey.
Absolutely.
From the beginning, MC Lyte, Big Daddy Kane, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
MC Shan, Nas, Queens, all the time. They let you know. LL, Run DMC, Queens.
Absolutely.
KRS, South Bronx. Like, their name is synonymous
Right.
with where they're from. So
NWA.
Straight out of Compton. They let you know off top. Straight out of Compton.
Right.
You know, Too Short.
Yeah.
Oakland, baby.
Right.
It's, you know, their names are synonymous. Ice-T, L.A., all day.
All day. Yeah.
All day is no question. You don't ever have to look up, like, you don't have to look up on Wikipedia.
Right.
These dudes rep their cities.
Mm-hmm.
MC Breed rep the heck out of Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot, that's why I said it's a toss-up for Chicago. When you think about who repped Chicago the hardest.
Yeah.
But there was no question about 8 Ball and MJG. That was Memphis from the beginning.
Through and through.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it takes artists like that, because in the early days, people would come out, if they weren't from New York, they just didn't say where they were from.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just as a general rule, so you didn't get the hate.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be accepted on the merit of your product.
Right.
And being from outside of New York was a detriment early on.
Mm-hmm.
If you were dope, you just want to be accepted, so you kind of kept quiet about being from outside New York. And eventually people embraced their hometowns.
Right.
Like,
That's crazy that New York had that impact.
Well, it's not really, because it's the birthplace.
Yeah. That's what I mean,
Yeah. It's the birthplace,
I can remember back in the day being sunned by somebody that never stepped foot in the 5 boroughs in their life. Probably never been no further up north than Virginia Beach. Don't sun me.
But that was what the impact was back in the day. You had to be from New York. And now the door is so wide open, it really does not matter at all where you from.
Absolutely.
And we come from an era where if it wasn't from New York, then you had that much more of an uphill battle.
Mm-hmm.
And today, you could be from anywhere.
Right.
Like I said, we just talking about, some of the biggest rap artists today are not from New York.
Absolutely.
It almost feels like on a national level, you think about some of the biggest artists.
Mm-hmm.
I can only name one right now that's from New York in hip-hop. Doing the biggest artists in hip-hop, when I think about and on me, I'm not saying the best rapper or this or that. I'm saying the biggest in the game right now.
Right.
I think Cardi B might be the only one from New York. Of course, you got Nicki Minaj, but, when you think about top 10 biggest artists right now, she's in the middle of a comeback, I would argue.
Nicki.
Yeah.
I say she never left.
Say she never left. So you got Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
I'll say Nicki first.
Nicki first.
That's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Biggest artists in the game.
Yeah. 2
of them from New York, and they're ladies.
Right. Absolutely.
And, everybody else, Future.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Even Jack Harlow, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Like people that are really the biggest.
Right.
The biggest names in the game. Megan Thee Stallion.
Houston. Yeah. It's crazy.
Coyle Ray. Well, her daddy's Benzino.
You said that. You said Coyle Ray.
I mean, but she's a big artist right now. I'm just saying. Okay. Hey, when I think about, I'm just as a DJ, I'm thinking about what's some of the biggest songs to come out in the past year. Okay. And she got one.
Oh, you talking about right now? Okay.
Yeah, right now. I said biggest artist in the game right now.
I got you.
At this moment.
Yes. Yeah.
Some of the biggest artists.
Yeah.
I mean, who are they?
Yeah, you went through that list. Drake.
Drake.
Your boy.
Not from New York.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
J. Cole, not from New York.
Yeah, these are some of the biggest artists in the game.
Right.
Lil Uzi Vert. He's one of the biggest artists in the game right
Lil
now.
Durk.
Lil Durk.
NBA Youngboy.
None of these guys are from New York.
Lil Baby.
Is there a guy from New York right now that's one of the biggest artists in the game?
Shit, I can't name him.
Right now.
I can't name one.
Something to think about, ain't it?
Yeah. It's a great day in hip hop.
You said it's a great day. It definitely speaks to the expansion of the genre.
And the only reason I say that, man, because, you know, over my course of time, I've seen so much hate for anything not New York from New Yorkers.
And then here in 2023, 50 years.
Yeah.
50 years later.
50.
A thing that was dominated by, you know, by the demographic was black male from New York.
Mm-hmm.
And now not one is the biggest artist in the game. Today.
Wow.
Like, you know, Jay-Z will always be Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But is he the biggest artist in the game right now?
No.
No.
Yeah. No. That's crazy.
It's something to think about, right?
Absolutely. Wow. Damn. Damn. Like, I really can't. Yeah, like, that's crazy. They try.
I mean, you got plenty of people coming out all the time.
They try.
But the crazy thing is, it seems like they put more girls out than guys now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn. Yeah.
I mean, we should probably just leave it at that.
Yeah, man.
50 years in, 50 years later, over 50 years, New York sent hip-hop out to the rest of the country. The rest of the country embraced all the New York artists because at one time, you know, if you weren't New York, couldn't get on.
Right.
And now today, out of all the biggest artists in the game, not one man from New York is in that list.
And I dare you to challenge it. Send an email to info@overheretv.com if you want to, you know, debate this. Yeah. Wow. That's a good stopping point, man.
Yeah.
Somebody hot with you right now, son.
Hey, I'm just saying, you know,
Somebody hot.
It is what it is. You know, we're gonna leave it at that. It's Capital City Podcast. I'm your host, Capital J, alongside my main man,
DL Glass.
If you want to cuss me out, you can send your emails to
info@overheretv.com.
OVERETV.com.
I was thinking about it. Damn.
That's because your mind's still trying to figure out who from New York.
That's what I'm saying. That's
is
what I'm
holding
thinking.
his torch down. You can't think of it. You know what I'm saying? LL and Nas just put albums out, but they're not the hottest artists in the game right now.
Absolutely not. Damn.
Yeah.
Son.
When did that happen?
Wow. Damn.
Hey, listen to us anywhere you get your podcast.
Anywhere.
We out.